Hello and welcome to my channel. Today, if I load it up, the Viseris was released today, and here it is for 875k. Not too bad, actually, to be quite honest. The 875k is really not bad, considering that there are lots of other things out there at that sort of money. What, like the Sentinel Classic? How much was that? That was around. Well, there we go. 990k for the Sylvestra. So 875 is not bad at all. Let's go and have a little look at it. There it is. Sorry. Very nice looking car. I love those wheels. Look at them. They're so unique. And I think it's actually got the badge in the wheel. In the zoom in. Look at that. You don't see that in many cars these days. They just seem to reuse wheels they've used before. Where this one is nice and unique. Now in real life, this car is based off of the Tomoso Pantera. It kind of looks a bit like a Maserati Merak as well. It's got that kind of look about it. Right, let's go and have a look what we can do to it. Nice interior. Very unique. Not quite sure about that noise though. That sounds a bit naff.
What can we do to it? What can I help you with?
Alright. So we've got the front bumpers. We've got black extensions, primary extensions, secondary extensions, bolted extensions, and race setup. I'm just going to leave it as it is. I think it's going to be another one of these cars where I'm just going to leave it as it is.
How many cars?
Rear bumper, we've got removed rear bumper and chrome stock. So there's no custom variants, it's just chrome off or on. And again, I'm going to leave it as it is. Then we got a parcel shelf, which just seems to cover up the engine just like a Maserati Merak. You get an engine cover. And why would you want to do that? It stops you from looking at the engine. There's not really much you can see anyway. An interior window. Okay, I don't see it makes any difference. And then you've got GT filters. Ooh, now that is a different one. You know what? I'm going to go for the GT filters.
She's got a good chassis on her.
Engine, hey. We've got engine tunes as normal. And now we've got the engine cover. So we've got a carbon detail, vented cover, carbon vented cover, black louvers, primary louvers, rear roof scoops, and vented cover. Vanity cover, sorry, I don't know, vented?
Think long and hard.
No, I'm going to stick the vented ones on. Exhausts. So we've got twin titanium, twin chrome, horizontal single. It is on its. There we go. It's over there. Carbon big bore, cannons, Mark 1 diffuser. That's horrid. A Mark 2 diffuser. That is absolutely horrible. I hate that. Definitely having that. I'm going to go for twin chrome because it looks very nice. Now we've got fenders. We've got panel splits. And we've got wide body kit. That's cool. I like that. You can make a racer out of it. But I'm gonna leave it as it is. There's another one which can be left as it is, I think. Now we've got the bonnet. We've got secondary detail, carbon detail, and single vent. No, I'm gonna have to leave it like that.
No
It looks
rush at all.
so much better like that. Respray. You know, I'm gonna keep it in red. I quite like it in red. And maybe put a nice date, not that one, a deeper red on it. Black looks nice though. You see the secondary is the door mirrors. nice one, isn't
Bodywork
that?
to match the driver.
Let's find red. Where's red gone? No. There it is up there. All
Don't
to
she
match.
look pretty?
Trim colour. Yes, we can actually change the interior colour. Thank you, Rockstar. Finally, we've got something we can change the interior colour of. It feels like ages ago since we got something we can do this with. Definitely going to cream. We've gone straight past it now. There it is.
Your cosmetics are on point.
Whew, that looks very nice. Now we've got skirts. We got stock skirts, blacked extensions, primary extensions, secondary extensions, and bolted extensions. I forgot to mention this is actually a Tomoso Pantera GTS. If I didn't say that earlier, it is a GTS because it's got all the wide body stuff on it. But I'm looking at it now, it looks a bit more like a Maserati Merak. If it didn't have the wide body bits, it would have been a Merak, I would have thought. It's a definite mixture. I like those wheels, but I don't know whether to change them or not. Anyway, back to this bit. I'm going to have, because it's not very level like that, I have to put something on the side. Secondary, there we go, like that. Spoiler.
Life is hard when you can
So
have
we've got
anything.
a bonnet lip spoiler. We've got a slipstream spoiler, which is in a very odd place. We've got a tailgate spoiler, which I definitely like because that's from the Tomoso GTS. We've got the V-wing, that's even closer. Primary dovetail, carbon dovetail, carbon race, carbon aerodyne, carbon drag spoiler, competition spoiler. What is it with these big spoilers? They look absolutely naff. I'm going to go for this one, the Lamborghini Countach and sort of style one. Oh, what am I doing? I'm pressing the wrong buttons now. Spoiler, suspension, normal, transmission, normal, turbo, normal, wheels. Now this is going to be a bit of a difficult one because I really like them wheels as they are. But as you know, I like to make my cars look as close as they are to the real life equivalent. Definitely not that one. There's one I'm thinking of. That was a bit weird. I didn't want to skip that far down. I can't see anything that's going that fast.
Do you need a drink?
Aha! There it
Or
is.
something?
And I was going to stick
Not
them
a bad
in
job.
gold. There's gold. There. Woohoo! Now that is looking pretty good. That is a definite Tomoso GTS now. Very nice. I like that car very much. Exit to ground.
Look after yourself.
Now, did it say this thing can be put in the MOC? Please no weapon modifications. Again, we've got another vehicle that's got guns on it. Why? Why? Everything nowadays in this game is just invented just to kill you. That's a bit of a naff noise. I'm sorry, but that is horrid. And why does it sound like that? Be inventive, Rockstar. Give us more noises and stuff. Stop reusing the same noises. Because this is the same noise from the trophy truck and the desert raid, or whatever it's called. It is. Everything is just born to kill you with guns on the back, or it's just reused. This car is definitely one to sit there to look at more than anything else. For me, anyway, because it's got a beautiful interior. It looks really good. But the noise has just killed it. Oh. There's probably some of you out there who love the noise. And to be honest, if you do love the noise, I have nothing against you. You've all got your own opinions. But to me, well, I think it's a bit of a shame. I think
Let's see what we can
they should have invented a new noise for it. Now this just looks completely and utterly wrong in this garage. It really does. Just like the Silvestre last week. And just like the Silvestre, you can stick guns in the grill like James Bond. For 95k. Certainly, definitely not doing that. Whoa. Car moved about a little bit there. Might actually use this as my thumbnail. Hooray. I haven't had an invitation to golf for like ages. Right. Don't get distracted by getting invites from golf. And why has it spawned us here? I don't know. Well, my overall, actually, what am I doing? Why am I trying to end the video now? I've actually got to have a look at what this car's got under the bonnet and under the hood. Boot and bonnet. Elvis Presley had one of these Tomoso Panteras. He shot it a couple of times because it broke down on him. It was bright yellow, I think it was. Whoa. Not again. I hate the traffic on this game. Why could you just crashed into me earlier? As I was near a place to repair it, rather than... Whoa. The handling is really twitchy.
Look out!
Got not a lot of grip. Go away. I don't want to talk to you now. I don't ever want to talk to you. Yep, there's barely any grip with this thing. There we go. It's got massive fat tyres. It should have loads of grip. What? See? Let's go and repair it. I was going to go and drive to my favourite multi-storey car park, but I can't be bothered now. I'll just park up over there and we'll have a look at the boot and the bonnet and the doors and stuff. The vehicle functions, that was the word I was after. No one else is going to park here, so we can park like idiots. Vehicle doors, all of them. Nice. Now that's cool. I like the way they've linked the exhausts from the very highly detailed engine. I think that's absolutely brilliant, that detail in the engine bay there. Rockstar's had a bit of fun with this car, I think. They've had a bit of a play around with it in terms of detail. Look at that. That was really cool. The fact the exhausts actually pretty much nearly work. Of course, we've got the interior with the red horn mount, which is a bit annoying because it's sort of cream and red's a bit weird from the inside. Oh, and now we've got the inside the boot. So let's go and get the phone out. We have a little look around. We got ourselves a battery, which is good. Not plugged into anything, but is it plugged in? It looks like it's plugged in actually. That's cool. And we've got air filters. They've actually had some fun with this car. I think they really have added some details in it, especially if you keep the standard wheels. You've got the logo and the wheel boss as well, which is just brilliant. Because I think the last car we had that did that was the Reaper. I think that's yeah. I think it was the Reaper. So yeah, it's been a long time since we had that. The doors function like normal doors. Not that one. None. And there we go. The brand new Viseris, or the Tomoso Pantera GTS. Very cool. I think it's very well priced for its for what it is in terms of the detail the car's got. Like the air filters, we've got like the exhaust pretty much nearly working. We've got a unique interior with you can actually change the colour on. And the fact it does actually really looks like a Tomoso when you make it look like this. And also, you got pop-up headlights, even better. the cons, it doesn't feel special. It doesn't feel like it does anything any different to every other sports classic car we've got on this game. They seem to handle pretty much the same. It's got barely any grip, and it doesn't feel much faster. As you try and go around corners fast, it just doesn't want to do it, which is a shame. And there we go. So yes, if you like detail, you like uniqueness, and you like the Tomoso Pantera GTS, go for this. But if you're after a car to do racing in, I wouldn't even bother, because the handling is absolutely naff. The customisation's pretty good as well, I've got to admit, with the different air filters and the spoilers, the rear bumpers, the front bumpers, the wheels, side skirts. Whoa. Yeah. So that is my overall view and showcase. As you can tell, the handling is horrible. So, yeah, it sort of depends on what you're after. So let's have a brief look at what other things you can purchase for 875. You can pay an extra 10k and you get a Rapid GT, which I think is one of the most beautiful looking cars in the game. It's got better handling in this one, I think, as well. You can spend 10k less and get the Cheetah Classic, which is another beautiful car. Or you can spend even less and then get the Turismo Classic, which I think is one of the fastest sports classic cars in the game. So if you're after speed, pop-up headlights, and good customization, then the Turismo will probably be the better one to go for. But we're not reviewing the Turismo, I've done that before. We're reviewing this. So yes, there are other alternatives, I would have said. If you're after racing, go for the Turismo. You spend an extra, well, you spend what, 85k less, is more than that? About 180k less for that instead of this. This doesn't handle very well at all, but it's got good customization, it's very unique, and it looks really good. Sound very disappointing. I'm a bit upset about that. I just think they've nicked that from previous cars, and it's very poorly made in terms of the sound. I think they should have done something a bit more inventive by making it much deeper. Level 3. And there we go. That's it for today's video. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.